Tell me who you are, get in the car. Right now. Reach for the stars, I want it all. Right now.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, well, old fashions. Today we're going to be doing a blind, but not just a normal blind, right? I'm going to blind up the Buffalo Trace lineup. We got the Blantons, Eagle Rare, Weller Special Reserve, and E.H. Taylor small batch. So you guys seen me do this before, but a lot of people keep asking for it to be done again, just to see if my palate's changed any. But we do have a special guest, and he's going to be doing something very similar, but we'll get into that in just a second. Let's go ahead and roll his intro and get him on in here.
Right now. Tell me who you are, get in the car. Right now. Reach for the stars, I want it all. Right now.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Shelton. I'm not going to blast your last name, but AKA High Top Sports.
Feels good to be here. Really excited for this opportunity to prove you wrong.
So,
on this.
For anybody that doesn't know, so Shelton, he likes his blends. You know, he's got his bottle in the back there. Been waiting to crack it open. You know, but he swears up and down that Blanton's going to win a blind every single time. And I keep trying to tell him, like, Blanton's good. Do not get me wrong. But at the end of the day, I think I think Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor could beat them on a blind. I don't think he realizes how similar that the Buffalo Trace lineup actually is. Like, it is a lot closer than you think. So part of the running game here is going to be can he pick out Blanton's? I don't want you to just try to pick out Blanton's, but also let us know which one.
My favorite one. I think it would be the better one.
Yeah.
There's no shot I'll be able to pick it out. I just think that I'll know, like, off of, like, okay, this has like a richer taste. That's how I think I'll know. But I'm not going to know the other ones. It'd be a waste of time. So I'll just say I'll rank them from best to worst.
Yeah, there we go. When it comes to the blinds, though, he's not the biggest. He doesn't like a good pour, right? I mean, he does, but on the occasion, he's more of the old-fashioned kind of guy, right? So what we did is I sent him samples, and they're like mini old-fashions, right? He's not going to do anything too crazy. He's got an ice cube. He's going to go no cherry, which is insane, but that's his choice. So no cherry, and just going to go with a little syrup, a little bourbon, right? The syrup's got the bitters and stuff in there too. So it's everything minus the cherry, just to get a better feel of like what really is going to be the best old fashioned when it comes to the, Buffalo Trace lineup. I'm going to do pours because I'm a big boy. So I'm going to have the wife come in here real quick. She's going to blind mine up, and then, then we'll get the show on the road.
So can I interject?
Yeah, what's up?
So the reason I didn't want to do the cherry, because sometimes you can put a little more extra cherry juice in there. I didn't want to dilute like your mix, and I wanted like I can't say like every bar you go to, but like if you go to Longhorn, they put the cherry on a stem on top, so it's not going to affect it anyways. So that's kind of how I was, you know what I mean? Like that's, you kind of eat it, and I would pour it in. Like we have like the nice, and it would affect in my opinion, it would. Terry's already yelling at me. Yeah, look, I'm trying to have a genuine like taste, just a good, good old fashioned. And I think a good old fashioned calls for a good cherry. But in the game, in the fact that I'm trying to play mano a mano here, okay, and give you what I got.
One factor that I was worried about with the cherries is you can get a little heavy on a little cherry pour sometimes. You
That's
can
what
go
I'm saying.
2 cherries on accident. You do a whole spoon of syrup. It could get crazy. Your syrup's measured out evenly. Your bitters, your bourbon, it's all the same. The question is how do we cram a cherry in there to make that evenly? It's impossible. But I'm gonna have you chat with the people if you'd like, and then I'm gonna grab the wife so we can get to drinking.
No, Terry, I have real cocktail cherries. Like we don't play games in this house. We even have, the wife got these orange peels that like they sit in this juice that we put in our old fashioned. So like we've got all the pieces to make this thing work. But for this particular exercise, where I'm trying to rank the best just straight up old fashioned, and you could argue that a good cherry makes a good old fashioned, which it does. But really trying to determine which bourbon, which variety of this Buffalo Trace gives you the best. I think we're doing Weller's, Eagle Rare, Taylor, and Blanton's, of course, is the last one. And again, my thought process is I'm gonna just sip down. What are you doing? Are you pouring? Should I close my eyes here?
What's up, boys? I don't know. Wait, should I
Okay.
ask Rick?
I won't watch because I don't want to influence it. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay.
close my eyes. You go ahead and pour whatever it is. I'll just continue to talk because I can do that with my eyes closed, literally.
I mean, I don't think it
So
matters.
Ricky's, yeah, but I don't want my face to give it away. So I'm being responsible adult here.
All right.
So Ricky's gonna just. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead. Sorry.
then you need to take your ears out because I tell the
Oh,
audience what I'm pouring.
okay.
All right. So can you hear me? Shelton's a little bitch. Okay, no, he can't hear me then. All right, boys. All right. So we're gonna do Blanton's first. Let me write it down. Hold on. We're gonna do Blanton's. And we're gonna do Blanton's on number 2. Do that little ASMR.
High Top Sports Recruiting. What's going on? 13 strong, boys and girls. Smash the like button. I can't hear you, Liz, so I'm just talking.
So Blanton's is number
Rusty
2.
Blackford. What a last name.
And then we're gonna do the Eagle Rare
Welcome to
Age 10
boys.
on number 1. So I'm just writing this down, boys. Eagle Rare number 1. Little ASMR. Alrighty.
Are you poured all 4 of them?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you've poured 2?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we're
And
good.
then
I won't. And you're gonna put you've got your list, I'm assuming, in front of you, so you know what it's
Yep.
gonna be. And you're gonna mix
Yep.
them all around?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, boys. And then we're gonna do Weller with number 3. Weller number 3. Little ASMR. Ooh, poured that one a little heavy. Whoopsies.
Oh, that's a full glass.
I didn't mean to.
Rusty, Ricky will be back in just a moment. He's letting the wife do the blind pour. He'll come back and explain the rules here once he's back. I'm doing old fashioned tasting. He's doing just.
And then we're gonna do Taylor Small Batch is number 4. And I can send the results to Shelton.
No, don't send it to me. Wait until afterwards.
Oh, okay. So Taylor
Again, I'm doing old fashions. Mine are labeled differently than what his are. Just so we all know, he knows what my 4 are, which are different than what his 4. Because he's just tasting the bourbon organically.
Yeah,
I'm tasting it.
he gets pretty feisty when I pour large batches. So number 3, the Weller, is the largest one. I didn't mean to, but that's Weller.
Oh,
All right, boys. Have a good night.
thank you.
I will see you guys later. Peace.
On the streets. All right, boys and girls. Now that we're all settled in, just to kind of give you a quick little recap of what's happening here while Ricky gets back to his station. He made me 4 old fashions with these 4 Buffalo Trace brands: Taylor's, Weller's, Eagle Rare, and Bland's. And I told him, we were talking smack earlier this week. I said, listen, I could drink any of these and tell you right away which one's Bland's. Just let everybody know what's up that's just joining the show, Ricky. And then Ricky's gonna blind. That's what his wife was just doing, is blind pouring the 4 bourbons, and he's gonna try to guess them from just the drink. I'm not gonna guess. I'm just gonna rate which old fashioned is better out of these bourbons, which I think is helpful for the old fashioned drinkers at home. Of a more of a normal palate, if you will.
Most people are gonna lose their mind that any of the stuff's being drank in an old fashioned, not just straight up a pour. But I mean, I say all the time. I think for me, if I'm gonna buy a bottle, I don't care. I'm gonna make it however I want. Now, granted, I probably wouldn't do the E.H. Taylor or maybe even the Eagle Rare in an old fashioned, but the other ones I wouldn't care. So, do you know what they are or no?
I heard only one of them.
Okay, you don't have.
I took my ears out, so I don't know. And I told her not to send me the list. You mean to have it?
No, it don't matter. She can send it whenever. Or
I told her to send it to me after you were done because I didn't want to have any influence on you. So I
you're like,
wanted
you
to-
sure? You sure you like that one? You sure about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, exactly.
All right. So I'm gonna slide these bottles over slightly because it's kind of in my way. But let me get with the chat real quick. Just say what's up to everybody, and then we'll get the drinking. You got Bourbon Daddy in here, another one. Terry giving you smack about the no cherries, and you got High Top Sports Recruiting. Rusty Shackelford, bro. I always say, I'm like, what a great name, you know.
That's what I said.
Gators versus anybody says that time of the year again. Where we just get drunk. Alex in the chat. Callie says live show. Hey, we're here for it.
Cali Burbia.
All right. So are you doing it in order? What's your plan of
I'll
attack?
do letter A first. I'll just do it in order of letters.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna just do a little bit. I'm not gonna just to get a sipper here.
God damn, bro. She fucking poured them up.
Yeah, she did. She did. She poured them heavy. I heard.
Gotta be Weller.
Okay. Cheerios.
Cheers.
One sip, everyone is. That's really good. That's really good.
Is it? Does it kind of feel the vibe? Is Caitlin
I
gonna
don't know what
taste
it
that
is.
too?
It's all Buffalo Trace. Bland's, Eagle Rares, Wellers, and E.H. Taylor.
Yeah. So this is
And
all part of.
I've
Buffalo
never had
Traces.
the other ones. I think I've had Eagle Rare. Maybe.
I think you had Igor. So, I mean, these are all a version of Buffalo Trace. You know what I mean? Mash bills, I believe the same mash bill, right? Just different aging. Obviously, the Weller is different, but the Weller is a weeded one. If I had to guess, number one here is gonna be what I'm sipping on. Is probably it's gotta be Weller.
Okay.
Sure. Anyway,
Go Gators, go Bourbon.
what?
Okay, going to the next one.
I mean, as fast as you want to go. I don't want to rush you, but as fast as you
Well,
want.
I want to keep my taste. I want to go through the tasters
Okay.
fairly quick.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to forget. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you. Go ahead.
in here.
Hit it up with the second one.
Huh? Caitlin's doing it over here on her phone, by the way. She's doing her own blind tasting, which one she likes.
I'd like to hear the results too.
Okay. This is letter B. Yeah.
This is either Eagle Rare or E.H. Taylor. I'm gonna guess this one's probably E.H. Taylor. Maybe. Eagle Rare.
Right.
So just for your own fun, E.H. Taylor small batch was probably the hardest one to get around here. Eagle Rare, I typically find at like Winn-Dixie's every once in a blue moon. Blanton's, everybody knows I paid secondary for it, just so I could have it. Terry said same glass. Everybody knows rules. I got 4 different blends back here. It's just
I have the same glass with one ice. Yeah. All right, I've got it ranked right now. A is 1 and B is 2.
oh, like just in the version that you drank it, or like 1 was the best.
No, that's also A is 1 and B is 2, and they were just happened to be A and B, but right now B is 2.
Okay. I gotcha. You gonna roll into the third, or how fast you really want to go?
I mean, I kind of want to. I mean, is that wrong to go fast and then we can talk about it
No, because
afterwards?
you can always go back to it. You know, I think it
I'd
allows
rather
you to
do
have
that.
like a.
I want to keep it as quick as.
I feel you.
Am
Powerhouse,
I getting yelled at for having the same glass?
probably.
I don't want to have 4 glasses with 4 different ices. Like,
Yeah, one for me, I'm guessing is Weller. Two, I'm gonna probably guess it's E.H. Taylor, but the next two is gonna help me tell. It could be Eagle Rare. It's just it feels like it has some age on it, but maybe it's probably Eagle Rare, and I'm just thinking it's E.H. Taylor right now. Terry says Win Dixie and Aldi owned. Bro, Win Dixie coming in clutch. Publix coming in clutch. I did get the Woodford's double oak. Caitlin, High Top's wife over here, ran and picked it up from Costco for me. So Costco.
shout out to the wife.
I'm gonna move on to number 3 real quick. See what this one's working with. By the way, guys, as far as like what mine is and his is, if you're just popping in, they're two totally different things. Our lineup is not the same.
What have you guessed so far?
This is Bland's. Number 1, I guess, was Weller. Number 2, I'm in a toss-up. I think it's Eagle Rare, but it could be E.H. Taylor. Number 3 is Bland's.
That's the only one that I know.
Yeah. Or I can tell. I just can tell.
Do you mean to tell you what it is?
No. I want to wait till the end because I got one more pour.
Oh,
still.
it'll eliminate one. Sorry.
Liz says, let me know when you're ready for the results. I'm like, guys, we've been live for maybe like 10 minutes. How fast am I supposed to drink
It's
this?
just so fun. It's just so fun. I'm getting blasted in the comments by having one glass. Like I didn't realize.
I tried to tell you they were gonna roast you regardless because it was an old fashioned instead of just a straight up pour. But
all right, last one.
Last one.
And then we'll go through and sip them. Baby, go get a cup with ice for yourself, and then you can have one. I haven't read it yet. This is the last one.
This is E.H. Taylor. Yes, Weller, Eagle Rare, Blanton's, E.H. Taylor.
Okay, I want you. I'm gonna put mine in order.
Yep.
And then I want you to tell. Like I'll put them left to right of my favorite to worst, and then you tell me because I don't trust you. Hold on, not yet though.
Once you say it, I'll just send you the picture.
Oh, touche.
Ryan says, then don't put it on ice, you pussy.
I know.
Kelly says, where's the stag, gentlemen? Only if I can
what?
find stag that easy. I'm not willing to pay $500 for a stag, and that's typically what I find it for around here. So I refuse. High Top Sports Recruiting says, Sheldon acting like he don't have a dishwasher. LOL. Should be 4 separate glasses.
Try to be efficient.
I get it. Terry, damn, bro.
Cali Burbia is EH small batch or single barrel?
This is a small batch. Yeah, special, or we got the regular, just small batch, just regular Blanton's. Eagle Rare 10-year, Weller Special Reserve, Green Label, and the E.H. Taylor is small batch. It wouldn't be fair to put the single barrel in there, but
Can you send me the photo, or should I announce what?
I want you to say what it is first. Do you have an idea of where you're going?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I'm between 1 and 2. To me it's 1 and 2, and C and the other 2 are pretty like it's like a pretty big gap.
Okay, so like it's like separated. What's 2 are your bottom 2?
C and B.
C and B. I don't remember shit. I was thinking I was gonna remember. So you liked the first one and your last one the best. The 2 in the middle are kind of just the same.
Yep. B honestly, if I had to put like little tiers, A and D are really close. C was by itself and B was the worst. Why should that be rated? Like I've got a visual here of how I would rate them. That's how I would rate them. What are we gonna find out?
I mean, I can tell you. I do know Blanton's is B.
No, it's not.
I want to send you the picture. Ain't even talking that. Blanton's is the best one. Hold on, I got.
There's no way.
Which one did you think was the best? You're tossing them up. Garen,
He said Blanton's was B. There's no way.
I just sent it to you.
I know. I said A was the best and D Eagle Rare. I thought A was Eagle Rare.
Yeah, E.H. Taylor, I figured was going to be the daddy for you. Weller, you picked out Weller pretty good. You said it was in its own little lane. It is. It's
Yeah.
weeded versus where the other ones are not.
So Eagle Rare. I gotta try B again. There's no way. That's hilarious. Weller's. I can't believe it.
I tried to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm asking for the results. I kind of already know what they are, but I mean, to be
You were
honest,
wrong.
I was wrong.
Uh-huh.
So one I picked was Weller. I don't have the results yet.
Can I tell you? Can I just tell you I know which one you got wrong?
Hold on. I'll just run through really quick. That's Weller. This one,
B tasted better that time.
this one's got to be.
Placebo. That's crazy.
That's got to be Eagle Rare. Number 3.
Why can't I have a piece of ice, Halfcock?
Number 3 is Bland's. Oh fuck! Is 4 Bland's? No. 4's got to be E.H. Taylor. What am I wrong?
Can I tell you? 3 was Weller's.
What was?
That's 3. That's the only one that I heard.
No fucking way. Oh. Okay, I see it now. So then one's Bland's.
I don't know. I mean, it's an old fashioned, Keith. I got
Number 1 is Eagle. I was wrong with all of them.
Oh.
Number 1 was Eagle Rare. She called it Eagle Rage.
Eagle Rare.
Number
So
2
I'm gonna
was
try
Bland's. Number 3 was Weller. Number 4 is E.H. Taylor. Apparently, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Go get ice, baby.
That's crazy. What was number 1? Eagle Rare is number 1. I mean, I thought it was Weller, and I thought I was feeling Weller tonight.
So
Yeah, Eagle
what's
Rare.
the proof of
So the proof on the E.H. Taylor is 100 proof because it's a bottled and bond, right? Which means also at least a 4-year age. The Weller is a 90 proofer, right? Kind of back down to where you're kind of used to, I'd say. You have Eagle Rare, which is a 10-year age, and that is also 90 proof. And then you have Blanton's, which I don't remember off the top of my head. 93 proof, so just slightly.
who's she yelling at?
Her sister's here.
Oh goodness.
But so, I mean, you picked out the Weller pretty good. I thought I'll say I'm impressed with that. You being like, hey, that's in its own little category.
Yeah.
Right, because
yeah.
it is different. It's the one with the mash bill that is the most drastic change, which is weeded versus everything else.
So A and D, which were EH and Eagle, had
Mhm.
kind of that sweet smooth where touchdown Jamar Gibbs, where Blanton's had more of like it's. What do you want?
So they all, to me, kind of has this like nice little sweetness
What?
to it.
You don't want Blanton's? She wants the best one. She's like, I'll take A.
She's like, go ahead and let it slide over here. Yeah. So when I did the blind the last time, E.H. Taylor won by a landslide.
She wants to know how much the EH is.
I mean, it's over $100. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing you have. That's the issue with all these bottles. Here in Florida, you're not going to find them just sitting on a shelf randomly. You may, just like when you go to Winn-Dixie or go to Publix, you may find an Eagle Rare or an E.H. Taylor. E.H. Taylor also has Rise too, so like you have to like kind of know what you're looking at there. But The only place that we're going to find them typically is Publix, Winn-Dixie's, things like that. Because once they get them, they put them on the shelf. You just got to be the first one to see it. They don't announce it or anything. Same thing with sometimes they get Blanton's. The Weller, I've never seen Weller in Florida. Maybe that's just our area. But MSRP for all these bottles are under $100. But most of the time, you never find it for MSRP. You have to pay secondary of some kind. So each Taylor, I believe, is the most expensive of the group at MSRP.
Huh. Everyone's laughing at me. Mad at me for using ice. Mad at me for using the same glass.
No cherry.
I mean, that was fun though.
Bro, I'm dying though. You're like, B's definitely the bottom. And I'm like, oh my God. What's funny is at work, you held him up and you went, B's definitely Blanton's. I go,
I did. I did.
Because they all look the same to me. And you're like,
It-
I know it's Blanton's.
The color. Yeah. The color of it.
What's crazy is like if you're going like darkest, like Eagle Rare is definitely the darkest. When you hold it up, you know, E.H. Taylor, Weller, they kind of have like their own, like kind of like
lighter.
They're
The
all
B
lighter.
has Blanton's like a warmer tone.
Yeah, kind of. And that's where when you said it, I go, we'll see. Yeah, I told you though, like, bro, their whole lineup, like, it's all good, right? There's nothing wrong with any of these. Personally, I like Eagle Rare the best when I'm just sipping.
Yeah, none of those have a horsey on the top of it.
That's true. None of them have a horse on top. That's why you get sold by the bottle.
I still haven't opened mine yet. To be fair, again, I didn't even care for like, because I remember we went to Connor's and I had Bland's, and I was like, whatever. Like, I didn't care.
Yeah.
But then when I had it at that restaurant, I was like, wow, this is really good.
So again, they all make good cocktails. You're missing the cherry, but I mean like when you're just sitting there dabbling, I'd go for all of them. I would leave the Weller out of the old fashioned lineup. It's just that's just me. Eagle Rare.
Yeah, that
Eagle
C,
Rare,
that was C, right?
C, yeah.
Yeah, no bueno. I didn't like it.
It's different. It's nice. It's sweet. It's nice. It is different. The Eagle Rare I got for like $38 or something like that when I found it at Winn-Dixie, and I was like, that's money. That price, the age, the oakiness, the sweetness. I'm like, I'm okay with drinking. I feel good with like pouring it up without feel like I'm drinking something super expensive. The E.H. Taylor was a little bit more. The Bland's obviously was secondary, so I kind of like dabbled between them, you know.
Hey, so sorry, Sippy Swamp fan says, have you tried Chris Stapleton's Traveler Bourbon? I'll let you talk about it because I know that you have, but I wanted to send these to you last night. Dale Jr., he has a NASCAR Cup that he submitted, so he has his own team, which is, if you're a race car fan, like super. He's a big NASCAR guy. Him and I were talking about our Discord the other day, but that car, it's number 40. You should look it up and pull it up. It's wrapped in Chris Stapleton's Traveler's Bourbon. It's a gorgeous wrap.
I mean,
gorgeous wrap.
So what's funny, Shelton, you have tried Travelers because I brought it over. Remember when I first got it because I was like, I don't like this.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you didn't like have any like pros or negatives to say about it. It's just kind of bland. Buffalo Trace sent me a signed bottle of Blanton's, which was kind of cool, or not Blanton's, Travelers. I thought it was cool, but at the same time, I'm like, I probably won't open it. I almost brought my open one over to you because I know I'm not going to touch it.
Can I share my screen with you?
Yeah, sure. Oh, you're pulling it over to me?
I don't know how it shows on your screen.
Okay, it's up. They can't see you. Okay. I mean, that's a good looking race car right there. So, I mean, oh, they can't hear you. Hold on, I gotta put you back. There you go. Now you're back. Car's gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's. I just thought it was cool. I was like, man, nice little whiskey.
I like it.
Car.
It's probably all Travelers is really good for is the car wrap. But what sucks is like, bro, I love me some Chris Stapleton. Love some Buffalo Trace. You figure the pairing was.
Have you had Rebel?
You say Red Bull?
Rebel, because they sponsor Kyle Busch.
Rebel? Yeah, I've had Rebel. It's one of like the more budget bottles. You can get up there in price too, but I haven't dabbled in any of those.
High Top Sports NASCAR. We were dabbling in that the other night, boys. What? Look, I would love to. Like asked Cody. I talked about it 2 years ago. I said I want to wrap a car. I talked about it last year because through July, I'm good. But I looked at the season. The thing ends in November. That's ridiculous. I can't do that. Like I wouldn't be able to keep up with it in their prime time. But I would love it.
Little race car. I mean, I'm not big into NASCAR like that either, but I think that'd be sick.
Could you imagine a wrapped high top?
There's a big old pig on the front. Little
You know what
wings
I'm
on the
saying,
side.
dude? Bro, that'd be so cool. God. I looked it up. It's $250,000. I'm like, what's a loan?
That's a Tuesday, you know?
What's a loan? You know? What's the car that I wrapped would finish 56th. There's not even that many spots, but he would figure out a way to do it.
Figure it out. Maybe start small and get like a window sticker for him, you know?
Yeah, just the little side tag.
Yeah, get like the door handle. Get the wing. You know, just get a piece.
That's how we need to get I'm working to get a high top like that. I just need to get sponsorship. Well, we do have sponsorships, but I should just tat the screens up with all of them when we have them all the time.
You just start putting stickers and posters behind you. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, that could work, but I mean, then what are you going to do with like the Let's Go sign or the live sign? Your unopened bottle of Blanton.
Yeah. Sheldon's face on the hood. Oh man, Jefferson's aged at sea. We hated that bourbon, Rick.
Yeah,
I had that in the crib. Right? Yeah, not a fan.
Remember, what's funny is like that was like towards the beginning, and we were just trying different bottles, and you got Jefferson's, and I go, I've never heard Jefferson's. We crack, and I go, why does this taste salty? I was like, what is it? Like, I don't know if it was like a mental thing or what, but it was. I was like, I'm good. That's one lineup that I don't care to dabble in. That and Whistle Pig now. Whistle Pig's kind of lost it for me.
Yeah, we were at our bar today downtown. Did you go on Snapchat?
I did. It didn't look like they had a selection. I was like, damn, I could have turned this sideways, turned on some music, dimmed the lights. I could have had you guys having good pours.
Yeah, they had Whistle Pig, and Caitlin's like, you want to do Whistle Pig? I was like, Ricky would murder us if we did that. And I've only heard you say you don't like it, so I said no. But we did 4 Roses in honor of your anniversary, which was good. It was good. Really sweet, though. I remember it being.
It is. Well, especially their basic lineup or offering. It's very sweet. You should try the single barrel I have. This one. This one's spicy. Like it's got some heat to it. It's a single barrel, but I think you would like it. Maybe not because of the proof, because it's like a fucking 120 or some shit. But it's money. Did you watch the stream last night at all? The Limestone Farm?
Did you see what Keith just said?
No,
what?
Keith says I miss Sheldon's mom and
what?
Oh,
what?
Because I said the Jefferson's was salty.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
if I have another one of these, we're gonna have to order Domino's again. Or no, it was a BK last time.
BK. Oh, it was Burger King, bro. We're mid live stream, and you're like, I'm not hungry. Next thing you know, you had Burger King before I can even like end the stream and go get food. I was starving. All of a sudden, you're fucking chicken sandwich deep. Looked like a fucking McRib.
Oh man,
that's
Uber Eats is dangerous.
I mean, it's a good time. I could go for like a quarter pounder right now, but who am I, you know? Callie says, highly recommend High West Midsummer's Night Dram. You mean Midwinters? My Midwinters is right here, but you guys can't even see half of my collection. I can make mine a little bit wider. People can kind of get a better grasp of how extreme in here it is. But that's not even all of it. I got another shelf over here. I got a few bottles. I got a few. You know,
Golly.
I mean, the midwinters isn't bad. I'm not big on the port finish. When it comes to wine finish, the New Riff Sherry, what is it? The malted rye sherry finish from New Riff. That one's pretty good. But the wine stuff is just not so much for me. Ooh. Anyways. Yeah, you haven't kind of dove into like the plethora of it, but
No,
you got a lot of
I
them.
haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? Never seen it?
I don't think you had that many the last time I was there.
I bought a couple since.
There's I think it would be cool for the channel. They have like bourbon subscriptions. That's where we found about Jefferson, because my uncle, he gets like a bourbon, I think like every month or like every 2 months, and he got Jefferson sent to him. That would be cool content, I think. Like, is it worth it? You know what I mean? I'm sure you're probably aware of it.
So part of it, I would say yes and no. I mean, it depends on what you're sending and what the price is. I don't know any of that, but most of the time I can go, if they're just going to send me a full bottle, I can go get that bottle for cheaper than what they're going to send it to me for. But if there was like a chance to get like a Pappy's or an Eagle Rare 17 or something, like sure, like the gamble's probably worth it. It just depends on how much that actually happens. But the overall kind of part of the fun is like I'm sure Caitlin will kind of attest to this now that she had to like get in line at Costco to get the Woodford's double. Part of the fun is like going out and looking for a good bottle, because when you find it, especially something if you've been looking for a while, you know what I mean, like it fire you up. So, did Caitlin have a ranking for hers? Did we get a result on that?
We had the same ranking.
Oh,
yeah.
Both y'all fucking don't know what Blanton's is.
So for 12 months for the Tasters Club subscription, what do you think it is?
12 months? Is it full bottles or samples?
Okay, hold on. Most popular among bourbon enthusiasts. I would say you're a bourbon enthusiast. Here's what you will receive in your month club subscription: 1 full-size bottle of bourbon each month, crafted by award-winning distilleries around the country. With the Bourbon Club, enjoy a variety of bourbon styles ranging from small batch, cask strength, and strength to single barrel bourbons. Our digital tasting guide with blah 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 blah. $70 a month. I don't know what this $1,000 a month is.
$1,000 a month?
Yeah.
That's
For 12 months. For 12 months.
1,000?
But this is $70 a month.
70 would be
Reasonable.
Like, you could argue like, hey, it's worth it. Definitely for some, especially if you live in an area with like nothing. But that means you're basically guaranteed to spend 70 a month. I don't spend 70 on one bottle that often. I mean, lately I have, but not like the majority in here is not $70. So if I spend 70 and I get, 4 roses small batch, or just 4 roses like their basic offering, I'd be pissed because I know that bottle's not worth more than $30. So
Yeah, I'm trying to see like what you can get. They don't advertise it very well. To see like if you're like trying to get into the game of like, and again, I think it's a cool thing to like push you out of your comfort zone, you know?
yeah, I mean, it would be, tell them to sponsor. We can do a full review, full year review on them. That'd be something.
Drunk yet? I swear, dude, I had an old fashioned today. I've had like half a sip, or like half an old fashioned in one, and I'm blitzed. I swear to goodness, he laces these bottles. There's no way. There's just
So the one part that is different compared to what you're used to, like you get 4 roses, which was probably the 88 proof one, right? And then you come in, you have an old fashioned at 100 proof, which if you're not used to it, like that's stronger, more alcohol content. You're gonna start getting a little buzz too quicker, not too quick. Buto in the chat says, "Where's Cat?" I don't know. Probably watching football if I had to guess. That was the one concern I had about this live stream is like who's showing up, who's watching football, what. But we also had a long night last night. We were live for like 3.5 hours last night. Just
Goodness,
bro. I didn't eat properly before too. So by the end, I was like, "Where's the couch?" Like I was pretty lit up at the end.
Callie texted me. He said, "In-laws are in town. We're totally going to try all the bourbon tonight." Hopefully, he didn't want me to read that out loud, but here we are.
All the bourbon of what?
Like I think he's just gonna try it. Like he's just saying, like we're gonna hide away and try all the bourbon. we're gonna say tucked away. Tucked away.
I mean, you don't have to hide if you're gonna drink all the bourbon. That's the best part.
Keith says, "Get that Nula back out, you lucky bastard! I've searched high and low and can't find that toasted wheat you have." What's he talking about?
My bourbon of the year. You had it. This was the old fashioned.
North Florida Bears is who the cat dragged in. Welcome, Sheldon. Great worlds collide.
Bro, North Florida being here all the time, cracking me up, bro. Yeah. So the Nulu, I have the.
What is that? What is that thing? I haven't had that.
You've had this. It was in your last blind, not blind, your last tasting. So this is the Nulu Double Oak Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's wheated. It's also a single barrel from Sealbacks, and it's 122 proof, 6-year, 6-month age. It overtook my normal Woodford's Double Oak and won best pour of the year for me, right? But like if somebody was like going to argue, like, "Oh, well, you had this and this; those are way better pours." Like, this is the best pour to me. It fits everything I want as far as like flavor wise, proof wise. It just makes you want to take your clothes off, run around butt naked. So, I mean, that's what we do on Friday nights. I mean, it's your second time, you know. But
Now I'm listening.
it's a good fun.
Now I'm listening.
It's a good time. The main reason why
ears are clogged.
The main reason why it won was it's basically Woodford's Double Oak at a higher proof with a couple extra little flares, which is why it was good. Terry says, "Drained." Good night, guys. Terry, appreciate you stopping by as always.
You good, Terry?
Yeah, no, it's money. I'm almost scared to drink it all, simply because I know I can't get it again. Because I literally bought it and it sold out the second I bought it. So right after. So now I'm not gonna open it tonight. I know everybody's gonna be like, "Open it, do it." The Woodford's Double. I'm not gonna.
Pussy.
I'm not gonna. I have a whole nother. I gotta separate it because nobody's gonna come in here expecting the Woodford's Double. So when you spend that kind of money on the bottle, it has to be marketed properly to make sure we maximize our chances of making it worth it.
At least show it off. Tease it a little bit.
I'm scared if I'm here, I may crack it, you know? Because it's,
look at that,
bro, it's one of those bottles where I'm almost like I'm glad I have it, but I'm also sad that I have it. Because this is the one bottle. Everybody's like, "What are you hunting for?" I go, "This." Ever since we had the Woodford Double.
Caitlin got it.
What?
Caitlin got it.
That's what I mean. Like it's like all the fun's gone now. You know, it's. Bro, I was gonna make a whole documentary on it.
What? Hey, you know Woodford just got lazy too.
You know,
they're like, just add another double in front of the double.
They're just like, what do you think could sell the best? They go, "What's our best seller?" They go, "The Double Oak." They go, "Throw another double on there and send it." You know what's crazy though? The one downside of this is I feel like it's gonna have the Hell's Kitchen effect that I talk about. That's the example I use, right? Because last year you could have went to the distillery. It was distillery only release. It wasn't nationwide. You'd run in, you go grab the bottle, and it was a $3.75. You buy it for $50. Totally worth it, right? If you could get there, right? Build a little bit of hype around it because of that too. But now they ship it nationwide. They double the size but quadruple the price, right? So now you're paying basically. This is $185, so basically $200. Yeah, $185. What'd you say?
Callie sent me a text the other day of the double oak. He goes, "Is that what your boy was talking about?" I go, "No, you need to add double.
Yeah, throw another double on there.
Add a
Dude.
double and quadruple the price."
Yeah. What they did is they basically. Oh, it says barrel finish select. I thought it said Masters Collection because I have the other one, right? They put it in
Oh,
their
it's trash.
they put it in their Masters Collection bottle.
Bro, I saw that last night on your live stream. The other bottle, I was like, wait a minute, did he get another one? Because it's a different look. It's different than the normal Woodford.
So this one, the one that I've already opened, this is think they're normal Woodfords, but because they do it on such a large scale, they're adding water and they're proofing it down, right? That's how they get the 90.4 proof. This one is their batch proof, which means straight up out the barrel. It's 121.2 proof, but it's part of their master collection, right? That's why it's in a fancier bottle, a couple extra fancy little, pieces to the look, but in reality, it's just barrel proof, Woodfords. That's why I was like, I thought this was part of their master collection, but at the top, instead of it saying master's collection, it says barrel finish select. I don't really care. I know what it is, but it's them just being able. Oh, that's what I'm gonna drink now. How about that? Get all this Buffalo Trace shit out of the way. But that Woodford's, this one is money. Because remember, the only complaint I ever had about Woodford's was everything is 90 proof, and it's done so that way, it appeases to like the family friendly, get into everybody's home market. They weren't necessarily marketing to every bourbon enthusiast out there, but that's what the double oak was for. And they got some other stuff out there too. I just haven't really hunted those. Like their toasted, their honey finish, single malts, all that stuff. So North Florida says, got to save some content for tomorrow. I'm just trying to spread the love.
That needs its own little like hype video for sure.
I'm gonna make it a separate video, yeah, for sure. But I'm still gonna make what I think I'm gonna do is still include that part of the story of like them killing the video as part of the video.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that will help.
And my wife getting tackled by a grown man, like all that stuff needs to be in there.
Yeah, her fighting off 6 grown men just to grab one bottle of double oak at like 9:50 in the morning at Costco. The Costco guys were in there going, boom.
Here comes the boom. Oh, man.
Oh, shit. That's good. That's funny.
Did you finish all 4 of those pours?
No. I finished 2.
I was like, you're going to be fucking blitzed.
No. 4, I can do the 4, no problem. Like, what the issue is like, I do like my normal professional part of the stream, and then we kind of move to more like hangout vibes, typically. And then I start like losing track of what I'm drinking. And then people are like, hey, drink Rocket Top, drink the Heaven Hill, do the Heaven Hill grain the glass. Hey, that Nulu, that looks good. Hey, real quick, can you try Manifest again? Because you did like that one. And then we just start running down a rabbit hole. And I'm like, well, I'm about like 15 pours deep. But in a matter of like a couple of hours, like it gets out of hand kind of quick. Keith said, have you had the Wild Turkey 7th year anniversary? Keith, no. I haven't found it. I want it. But I know you're mainly buying that for the bottle, right? The insides is not. A Wild Turkey 101 is just as good. So that's what everybody's been telling me. He also said, I was hoping that they would give a little bit more ABV to the double oak. I was too. I was hoping like 105. You don't got to go crazy. Just give me a little something. I think that would help justify the $185 price point. Again, I haven't had it. I haven't opened it. I haven't tried it. But I imagine my complaint's going to be $185. I don't think any bottle is really worth that. But I mean, after all these years, I had to have it. So, but if they would have made it a little bit higher price, I'd probably be screaming, go buy this. So, bro, if they dropped a like 115 proof double oak, I'd be doing that anyway. So, you doing all right over there?
I know you're like a double or a Woodford whore, but I feel like Woodward's your guy, right?
I love Redwood. Redwood Empire is.
I
To
didn't
me,
like it when you brought it. I remember that one. I liked that
I brought the Pipe Dream over to you, or the Lost Monarch Pipe Dream. Maybe it was the Pipe Dream. I don't know. That one, they're good. I think if I gave you one of the colored labels, right? One of like the Rocket Top Rye, the Grizzly Beast, or even the Devil's Tower, which is another like high rye bourbon. I think you would like those a lot more. They just have a little bit more to it, so that's why. Not just like proof, but flavor wise. So, but you also had an old fashioned. I don't personally like the Pipe Dream white label in an old fashioned.
one. No, I don't think so. I think I just tried it.
I don't remember. I don't care for an old
Yeah.
fashioned, so it doesn't. There's nowhere near enough proof on it. The flavors are good, but it doesn't pair as well in an old fashioned. It's definitely like a sipping whiskey. So
I still can't fathom how many bottles you have behind you. Do you have room on the shelves?
no, I have a whole nother bookshelf over here now.
Wow. Need to fill it up, puss.
I'm running out of space. Yeah, here I got you. Ready?
Look. Keith said send him a bottle of Redwood 101 and he'll send you a bottle of 70.
A bottle of 70 what? Oh, 70th anniversary. Pipe Dream 101 right now is in Total Wine. They're slowly getting out. That's going to be one of their more mass-produced bottles. Redwood took my advice. They were in the live stream. I'm not exaggerating. They were in the live stream. And I was like, you know what, guys? You really need something in between. You got the white label at 35. You got the cask strength at 85. Kind of meet in the middle. Give us a little bit of the proof, a little bit of the flavor, less of the price. And they said, Rich, I got you. Say less. And then they went and made it.
Can I talk football here?
You talk whatever you want. Hey, once we get done with the professional portion, bro, we start talking about all types of shit.
So I had the oh my gosh.
What?
Lions are gonna lose this. Shout out to our
Lions?
sponsors, BetUS. I had the under 41.5 for the Chiefs versus Houston. And I had the Chiefs to cover 8.5. They were up 23-12, which was enough. They get down there and they're gonna kick a field goal because CJ Stroud gets his ankle just absolutely snapped. And I'm pissed.
Hold on, real quick. Did they
I'm
cover
like-
or no? Because I picked them not to cover. Anybody that
Let me-
picked them to cover was dumb.
The Chiefs?
Mm-hmm.
So let me finish. The cover was 8.5 and the under. The under was good regardless of the field goal, but they made the field goal. I lose the cover. Field goal gets blocked. So you're an idiot because they did cover. And I screamed like a little bitch when it hit because the under hit. And, bro, they blocked a 20-yard field goal. Get out of here.
Chiefs has been notoriously in these close games. Real quick, he said Billy watches High Top, Redwood watches Call Me Old Fashioned. I'm not actually exaggerating. Redwood was in my live stream. They come in all the time.
Billy was not in our live stream.
Yeah, Redwood came in. I'm like, hey, bro, I was like, what I was doing is I was shitting on their labels because I think like these tan labels, they're cool, whatever. But I said what they should have done with the cask strength. Because look at this. Hold on. I'm a marketing genius.
I can't wait for Asher to get big enough, and he's gonna come in and knock your shelves down. And you're gonna come home one day, and all those bottles are just gonna be on the ground.
I lock my door when I leave.
Yeah, he's
So
gonna hack into that bitch.
Real quick,
Go ahead,
I'm gonna pitch you the idea like I did Redwood. This. Hold on, I have to hold it. We got it. All right. This one. This is their $35 offering, right? White label, blue coloring. This is the Lost Monarch version, right? Then you have the cask strength, which for some reason they went like dark brown and light brown. I can't get it to focus properly. Tell me how much more you'd think they sell if all they did is flip it and make this one predominantly blue with everything else in white versus brown. Like reverse the colors from this one and said, hey, that's cask strength. No.
I don't know enough to give you a true. Unless you're waiting on.
This one blends into the shelves. You barely see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this kind of
I
blends
mean,
in.
labeling's
But if you said, "Hey, make it all royal blue," but this guy, all the parts you can see, make that white. It's just the reverse of this. I go,
I see what you're. So put the gold on the white, because the white brings you into it anyways. Put the blue. Well, hold on, and put the white where the gold is.
so take this bottle and
Yeah, yeah.
reverse it. Flip it. Flip the colors. Make the majority blue and all the wording and the picture white.
Gold.
Not gold. Leave the gold out. Fuck the gold. Fuck these colors. It's stupid. It's ugly.
Okay.
And I said, if you just reverse it and make those your cast strength, because they have, like, the pipe dream is red.
Oh, just take those two colors and just flip them.
Yeah, because
Blue and white.
all
Gotcha.
the cast
Gotcha.
strengths are all the same color, right? They're all brown and gold. But if you took these are all their basic lineups, and you said, hey, do green and white, red and white, blue and white, and you make those the predominant colors and say that's the cast strength, bro, I would go buy the bottles simply so I can have them on the shelf. You know what I mean? When I rate bottles, right, one of the biggest parts of it, besides taste and nose and all that, bro, it's the sex appeal, right? Nobody wants some ugly looking bottle on the shelf and they have to explain themselves of why it's there. Like the New Riffs back here, right? This is a good example. This New Riff bottle, sexy, right?
I love that bottle. Great bottle. Costco bottle. Hey, can I get a shout out? I told you about that bottle.
New Riff?
That was me.
Not that bottle, but yes, this one.
Oh.
The single barrel, which is the best one, by the way.
Shout out, Sheldon.
You bought the single barrel, and I came over and I had a pour, and I was like, "That's good." And I was like, "Yeah, fuck off." And then I was like, "I gotta have a whole nother bottle."
Is it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that out of Buffalo family too?
No, God no. New Rift is technically out of Ohio. They're right on the border between, like they can see Kentucky. So
I don't know why I thought they were Buffalo. I remember I told you about it, and I think I thought they were Buffalo. I like them a lot. They were at Costco. Fantastic bottle. That's how I came across it, and I was like, hey, you know why I bought it? You know why I bought it? Shit looked cool.
That's my point.
Look like they knew what they were doing. So look, I mean, there's level. You know, I talk about there's levels to it, right? You got your gurus that know what they're looking for and have a purpose, but then you've got me, the goobers. Oh, 100%. Ricky's a goob. Then you have like me, you know what I mean, your goobers that walk in. I'm looking. I know what I want, but if I'm gonna go outside, of my range, I'm looking for sexy. I personally, I would never buy a Redwood Empire bottle. They don't get me horned up. They don't get me hard.
It gives me enough, I'll say, because I like the.
I mean, I'm not even getting a chub. Nope.
Let it focus. Grizzly bear coming out the woods?
Nope. I like when a bottle has more texture to it. Like again, this bottle right here, right? It's got texture. It's got a horsey. Okay. The New Riff. It's got a little bit of a harder a shell to it.
Then you would like Still Austin. Still Austin's all their art's done by local tattoo artists.
Yeah. See, I don't care about the sticker. I care about the bottle.
You care
That's
about the
not grabbing my attention.
Bottle?
Yeah, but I'm just telling you. Give me your sexiest look. Look, Angel Envy, great looking bottle, has the wings kind of like embedded in the bottle, right? I think Woodford does a phenomenal job, stands out. Four Roses is another one. I think Knobs Creek does a good job. Kind of, it feels very bourbon-esque. Let me see what else you got.
I mean, they're almost all the bottles I personally like are wine bottles. I like the tall. I like it to feel like I have.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not like Hazel. Is it right? Right.
Trash. Yeah, Basil Hayden.
Yeah, horrible. So, I don't know. I said Hazel.
So before you even say anything, let me sell you this bottle, right?
Okay.
So you have Heaven Hills, Heaven Hill's great juice, by the way.
Look
Compared
what
to-
Keith said real quick.
He said New Rift single barrel's fire. It is. It's definitely the best
no.
New Rift.
Well,
And he
all the way
says
down,
pants,
all the way,
shirt, same.
the
Yeah,
way
my
down.
shirt's black, my pants are black, my underwear's black.
all the way down, all the way down.
Says Kurt, he did say James E. Pepper decanter bottle. You would like that bottle. The James Pepper, I don't have that one. I'm also matching socks, by the way. Black socks, New Balance shoes. So this bottle in particular, it has a little bit of etching in the top. You can't see that. I can't show that off. I like how it has like the Kentucky straight rye whiskey in like this like shiny gold, right? I can't really show you that either.
Yeah, that bottle. So the big cork, the roundness, it grabs my attention.
And on the cork, I can't
Yeah,
get it to focus. It's like engraved their logo and Heaven Hills Distillery name on top. It's also on the sides. The cork is a big selling point for me. I love that cork. But that's just what I'm talking about, like little nuances, you know? Because I noticed that kind of
let's keep going through sexiness of bottles. This is fun.
stuff.
Who care? Look. Tom says, "Who cares about the juice? I'm here for a good-looking bottle and label." Look, I'm telling you, bro, that's a thing.
So I'm gonna give you my best looking bottle with the worst juice in it. I
All
paid
right.
good money for this bottle. People are hyping up. I hate it.
Like look, that Woodford bottle. I like that bottle. This one right here.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
on your
No,
fucking.
these are nice. This actually looks like a little bit more. I mean, it's not crystal, but it reminds me of crystal because of the way the bottom
Yeah.
looks. It's heavier.
Here's why I like it too, because we know what Woodford like their base is,
Yeah.
right? So Woodford does a good job, I believe, of like separating themselves on the shelf. Then you see that, and you're like, yo, this is popping. You know what I mean? This is primo. This is big time
It's
because it has a little more, it's more elegant.
It
You
is.
know?
Ooh.
Oh, bro, I thought that was the bottle, bro. I almost shit myself. I was like, this fucker's off the deep end. I was like, Liz, he's plopping the big one. He's plopping the big one, Liz.
No, I
Bakey
want.
blondes, get in there.
No. I love the batch proof, but no, it definitely I mean, everybody
I'm drinking
wants in reality, like whether if they have money or not, they want to feel like whatever they're drinking is worth the juice, worth the money they spent on it. This bottle feels expensive.
You know what bottle's ugly but has good juice in it?
What? What? You?
I love how you turned around. If that's not a fucking clip, you go, wait.
Because I looked and be like, wait, what do you have that we haven't talked about? I'm like, what are we talking about here?
I'm dead. Keith, clip that shit, put it in the Discord.
No, so this bottle, I do not care. I hate the juice inside. It is Caribou Crossing single barrel. It's got a moose.
I would drop the. I would drop the house on it.
It's got a little. You see the little flare on the sticker on the front?
I'm in.
Little
Kind of.
what is it? Borealis? I can't remember.
Oh
what it
my
is.
gosh! Good
Wait,
call.
there's more.
Great
Wait.
looking.
They got etchings of like moose.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm
Nah, there's more. I can't get it to focus on shit here.
Spot on.
It's got a
So
little
it's
wax.
crap on the inside.
It got wax like the makers that I like. It's got the moose like the Blantons that I like. It has the Rock Hill Farm bottle. It's got a little sticker up here too that's shiny. The writing's a nice fancy cursive. You got the Caribou Crossing and some shiny gold. Sexy. The juice is absolutely horrible. It's Canadian whiskey.
Really?
It's light. I almost dumped it out for a video on purpose because I want to keep the bottle. But that's like kind of one of those things where I'm like, this bottle, I'll keep the bottle for sure, and I'll put good juice in it and turn this thing around. But until then, this Canadian whiskey bullshit that's in here, I'm not drinking it. This is what's in the, because this is from Buffalo Trace, by the way. This is part of Sazerac Company.
Hey, so real quick, sorry. North Florida says, Shut Mom was the better answer. That's a good point. Starting off with 1792 small batch. Another great bottle.
You like
I
that?
like their bottle. I think it's simple. Like if you're going in on like yeah. See, if you're going in on a Tuesday, you're kind of just chilling. Grabs my attention. I think it's what like 45, 39 bucks. I'm
Small
scooping.
batch is like $35. This one's the full proof that I pulled over, but
Where's my fucking show? Where's my TV show? I'm scooping, big guy. Look, so to me, the price point's there. It's got a sex appeal to it. It looks like it's gonna taste good. I'm telling you, bro. Listen,
I
there's
don't
plenty of
actually
bourbon.
don't care for 1792. I wish I did, but it just gives me a weird dry mouth feeling afterwards. That's why I don't drink it that often. But I get what you're saying when you want something like a unique bottle. So what? Go ahead.
I mean, you're teeing me up, dude. Come, a dry mouth feeling. I mean, come on, dude.
It does.
I'm trying to behave. I'm trying to behave.
Real quick.
He said,
Go
put
ahead.
it in Pepsi.
Put it in Pepsi? Fuck no.
Cody's four Bush lattes deep.
I get it. Chris says I only drink bourbon on 2 occasions: when it's my birthday and when it's not. Great.
That's
occasion.
a good one. I never heard that one. He said I got a small batch of 1792 for $30. It was my first bottle. I feel like okay, go ahead.
I mean, it's a good first bottle, I guess. I mean, I know he's been here. He had tons of different ones. He says y'all had the 1792 sweet wheat. No, I have not. That one kind of sells out pretty quick. Bro, you leave it to Cody. Come in and say Jefferson's Oceans is a great bottle. I'll wait. Don't worry.
Go ahead, sorry.
I said Cody came in and said Jefferson's Ocean is a great bottle.
Oh my gosh, Cody is full of cold takes, is what we call him. I like to remind Cody last year. You know, Cody or Ricky? Do you know who won the Super Bowl last year?
I remember what you're gonna say, but go ahead.
Can you just tell me who won last year?
I'm pretty sure the Chiefs won.
Yeah, they did. Week 1, Cody goes, Chiefs are done. He goes, the run's over. They've got nobody to throw to. The clip's incredible. He just goes on this like 5-minute rant of how bad the Chiefs are. They're never gonna win another football game.
I remember the clip that you made. So Thomas said a little bit ago, said touchdown Detroit. What's the score?
It was, I think it's 14-10. God,
Where
I'm good. It's 14.
What are you looking at? You looking in the living room?
At the 70-inch in the crib, bro.
Oh, you like stood up and went like this. I'm like, it's the entire wall, bro.
Well, I have my monitor right in front of me.
Oh.
But so they're advertising the Daytona 500. I'm going to that this year. Keith, you going?
The 500?
The Jefferson is a good-looking bottle. That I will agree with that. It sucks you in.
So you're also one of the ones that got baited in by like the samurai bottle and like the gun cork and all that kind of stuff too. Which, again, if they just put some really good stuff in there.
Hey, take it easy on that one, dude. I fell into that. That was the worst bottle of bourbon I ever had.
Which the samurai thing or?
Yeah.
Tyler says it's 14-10.
The score.
Huh.
I need the under here. Over is 55. Called for the under again.
How much you got riding? Who are you betting with? Commercial.
Myself, because my friend quit like a pussy.
Me? I had a pretty big addiction, and I just trying to cut back. You're supposed to support friends and that kind of stuff.
No, you're a pussy.
You didn't fucking go to the casino with me either, so.
Tyler says great bottle, terrible juice. Yeah, 100%, Jeff. That's Jefferson. That moose bottle though.
Bro, I can't make up what Cody says. Whistle Pig's a great looking bottle and used to be a great product. No. Not a good looking bottle. It's an okay at best looking bottle. The carbon fiber got me. The little sticker of carbon fiber did get me. Horrible juice. Horrible. That if anybody
I think Redwood's the worst bottle.
Who?
Redwood.
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Scary Terry.
I won't pull them over.
Yeah, Benchmark looks cheap, and that's a good bottle, right? Like
Yeah, I
that's
like
like
Benchmark.
primo.
It is. I mean, it's a cheap budget bottle, but it's like it
It
looks
looks like
cheap. You know, it's just.
the one in the center looks like it's trying too hard. It looks stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care for the bottle. It's really hard to put on the shelf. It's different. Old
The
Granddad
other one
really
looks
has a
like
picture of a
tequila.
granddad
That
on
looks like
it.
a tequila. It looks like a tequila.
Yeah, it does. I like the Redwood bottles. I like all of them because all of the art,
1714.
all the art on them, to me, is what sells it. Like this one, it's like foxes or wolves or something like that, kind of blending into the tree. I don't think you're gonna be able to see that, but
I see where you're coming from like the art standpoint.
yeah,
But when you're sifting through, like you don't see that, you know.
that's my issue. That's what I was telling Redwood. It's like I
I'm
can look at the.
when I'm pulling up to the liquor store hammered. I'm not noticing that.
You shouldn't be driving when you're hammered. So
That's spot on. High top says Benchmark looks like a knockoff Jack. I totally agree.
benchmark, yes, it does. I don't have the original Jack, but even the Jack 10, Jack 10 is kind of a sexy bottle, mainly color wise.
I think the problem with Jack Daniels is it's such like a basic brand. Like when they throw their name on there, like it kind of like distorts it, you know, because it's such a well-known, popular. Like they have like their look. Makes sense.
Do you like this one?
We
It's
got a
both. It's
full liquor
different, but it's
cabinet.
not.
Yeah, that always gets my eye. Their orange bottle's more appealing than the green color.
This
But
is
Bullet's a good looking bottle. It's a healthy looking bottle for sure. It's up there.
It's got a little bit uniqueness to it. It kind of does feel a little military-ish, so I kind of like it that way. Chris says,
Yeah,
"Has
yeah,
anyone
for
tried Russell's Reserve Single Rickhouse yet? I've been curious if it's good, if it's a good pour. I did just hear that Russell's Reserve Single Rickhouse is available at like a couple Winn-Dixies around me, but like deep Jacksonville. So if anybody's from Jacksonville, check your Winn-Dixies." High Top Sports Recruiting says Benchmark looks like a knockoff Jack. Yep, correct. And Thomas says Smoke Wagon and Frey Ranch are thumbs up. Smoke Wagon, I don't have. I do, but it's the American flag one. I know that one's money. Like, there's no way Shelton walks past this one and doesn't buy it. Guaranteed. You want to put money on it, Shelton?
I'm not doing well today with my bets. Is it American flag?
American flag, bald eagle, some stars, a little revolver.
We're scooping for sure.
This bottle's $20. It's the 4th of July bottle.
Yeah, that one's sick. Look, I think a good tall bottle is good in the mix.
The labels brings you in. The I don't know. There's something with the tall bottles.
Oh yeah, hey, Horse's Shoulder is a great looking bottle.
Oh,
Great.
Horse Soldier, yeah.
Yeah,
Did
great
you know,
looking
like
bottle.
the metal on there is part of like the 9/11 stuff?
I did not.
Yeah, there's more
Great
behind it.
Yeah, I love that bottle. Good juice, good bottle too. Yeah, Basil Hayden, is it or Hazel? What is it called?
I don't know. Same thing. We know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that like only reason I tried it is because Connor brought it. Like, no shot I ever buy that without him bringing that.
I don't care for it. Some people really love it and like teaches them. Not for me. It's not. I don't care for it. There's some bundles that I just typically stay away from. Basils, because they're also kind of pricey too, you know, and the juice is just okay at best. So
yeah, they're up there. They're up there.
Yeah. When somebody comes out the gate with their basic generic offering being expensive, I don't have a lot of hopes because either one, you're trying to make money, or two, it's so expensive that even if I like it, the next level up is going to be even more expensive. So I don't care. I talked about it last night. I was like, take me up the ladder, right? Show me your cheap bottle is worth it, and I'll spend the money on the more expensive stuff. You know,
Mhm.
I tried Limestone
Mhm.
Farms last night, and their Bloodlines bottle is a $35 bottle. It was my favorite one, bro. I had this tasting note like an old fashioned cherry in it. It was good. You would like it, guaranteed. But I didn't care for the more expensive ones.
Fish Hawk Spirits in Ocala? No.
Yeah, so I almost brought it up to you. I was gonna go the other week when I went to Manifest. Um, Fishhawk is a distillery over in Ocala, Shelton. Don't let North Florida fool you. He's got affiliations with them. He's affiliated, um, but he says he's drinking all the time. So I said we need to check it out one day. It's very like mom and pop feeling from the website, so I think that's kind of cool. Um, but I have not had it yet. Sippy Swamp Fan says, "What about Twin P? Twin P is the Pouncey Brothers whiskey, right? I saw that in Publix yesterday. I didn't buy it because it's low proof, um, but I did see it, which was kind of cool because I kind of saw it from Shelton stuff. He's dialed into
Yeah,
it.
that's the Conti Brother stuff.
High Top Sports Recruiting says most overhyped bottle. I'm always gonna say Bland's because it's way overhyped, way overpriced. It's good. That's the issue with it, though. Is like it's a good bottle. It's just I think it went from the hype, and then people went so far extreme with it. Um, just so everybody knows, Shelton put that last in his blind of Buffalo Trace Old Fashioned tonight. So
No, I didn't. Commanders just got to pick 6. They're running away with it.
who?
Commanders. Redskins. Mm.
I needed the Lions to kind of to win so I can have somebody to root for, or I'm done watching football this year.
I
Who
know.
am I going to go for? The Ravens?
The Redskins.
I guess that would be my next. It's not even halftime, boys. Calm down.
It's over.
It's not over.
Jared Goff's trash. He's like Sam Darnold.
I love I love the Detroit's team right now, though. St. Brown, little Jared Goff.
I agree. They suck. Well, Richard, I appreciate you bringing me on and embarrassing my Blantons.
I got you. Anytime, you know. You ready
When's
to
when's, when's Double Squared coming out?
double what?
When's Double Squared coming out?
I don't know what you're saying.
Double Oak.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll
make
end
sure
up
we like
filming the
Annabella.
video either tonight or tomorrow, and I'll just pump it out either tomorrow or Monday, depending on what YouTube tells me I need to do. You know, they kind of run the
Okay.
show, not me. But once I crack it, though, I feel like this is definitely a bottle you need to try. So,
I'm down.
see, look at me. It's sitting here. I'm trying to fucking peel the label off.
Ugh. Yeah.
Maybe I just go crank
We'll
up a
later
live
take-
stream here in 10 minutes. What'd you say?
Oh, redo it. I'm heading out. I'm tired.
I mean, I get that. An hour live stream for you is like the 3 for me. So I'll go ahead and cue your outro here in just a second, and then
I got an
yeah.
outro.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, but it's music, it's movement, and then you'll be gone. So we appreciate you stopping
Okay.
by. A link for High Tops in the description if you guys don't already know. But I think most of my people didn't show up tonight, so High Top's been here. Again, if you haven't already, drop a little like, subscribe. High Top, I will see you on the other side.
Right now. Tell me who you are, get in the car. Right now. Reach for the stars, I want it all.
And now it's just us. It's just the two of us, you know? Just the however many is in the chat, you know? I'm going to hang out for a little bit. Maybe not too much longer, but we're going to hang out. Let me catch up with the chat. Sippy says, oh my God, Shelton, you can't call them that no more. Hey, he's here for it. High Top says, I was done Monday. Keith says, can't. Maybe I missed it. Thomas says, Wyatt and Doc Holiday bottles are pretty cool looking. Don't know about the juice, though. I heard Doc Holiday is really good. I don't know about the Wyatt one. I haven't had either, though. Thomas says, very expensive. Says, don't lie, Sean. Bro, I mean, he can hang for a little bit. When you drink, the one thing that I will say, learn from doing live streams, especially when you're drinking. You got to know how to pace it, because if you don't, you're done for. If you go back and you watch my early live streams, I couldn't hang either. I'd be an hour in just like hanging on for dear life. So it there's definitely a little bit more of an art to it. Try not to drink as much, but it still happens, right? Last night we got a little sauced up. So yeah, this Woodford's Masters Collection 121.2 proof is delicioso. Again, a little pricey. So I'm hoping the double oak brings me the flavors I'm wanting. All it really needs to do is bring me a good chocolate note. Still keep the same like vanilla caramel vibes. I hope it has a little bit more spice to it. But on the bottle says double oaked Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in heavy toasted new oak. Liquid profile on it is extra aged, 90.4 proof. So North Florida says last night was fun. Bro, last night we were vibing. We had a ton of people in here. What I think I may do is I may end this stream, go grab a slice of pizza or something, maybe some water, and then I may do a late night pour. I'm going to check in with the boys in the Discord though, just so that way I can kind of see if they're just watching football or are they done for the night. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you stopping by. A quick recap if you guys are just scrolling through to the end. We did a blind. I did a blind of pours. It was Blanton's, Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor, small batch, and Weller Special Reserve. The same blind was done by Shelton, aka High Top Sports. He did them in like an old-fashioned form. Over ice, little syrup, no cherry. He picked E.H. Taylor and Eagle Rare to be the winners, right? I think E.H. Taylor won, Eagle Rare second. Weller kind of came in the middle, and then Blanton's was last. Not my words, his words. For me, I did my blind almost all wrong. It's been a while since I've had them, but the Eagle Rare was probably the best one to me in the blind this time around. I was also dabbling between the E.H. Taylor though, but I got them all wrong. I honestly thought it was Weller to begin with. So North Florida says, nice seeing the collab. Been watching High Top for a couple years now. Yeah, me and Shelton's been friends since like second grade, so we've known each other for a little bit. We'll have him on some more. We gotta figure out some plans for the future. So, but again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and close this stream down, and I may be back in like once the game ends. Well, I'll finish watching football. Maybe I'll come back. We'll do a late night pour or something like that. So. Again, if you guys haven't already, drop a little like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, on the other side.
Right now.
Peace.
Tell me who you are, get in the car. Right now. Reach for the stars, I want it all. Right now.